It is 6:46 now, new on Daybreak, an in-depth view of one of the most powerful tributes to our service members.
Right in the heart of the city all this week, Hannah Mordeau is highlighting treasures in and around Indianapolis. You visited the Indiana War Memorial.
I did, and it was amazing. The Indiana War Memorial is magnificent from the outside, but stepping inside, frankly, it's emotional. We got the full tour and even went somewhere most people never get to see.
Welcome to the Indiana War Memorial. We think we're the best kept secret in the state of Indiana, and we don't want to be.
And where are we going now?
To the shrine room. All right, this is where I say, prepare to be surprised.
Oh my goodness.
This building was built for this room, and what it does is it talks about the countries that served with us in World War I.
Why is this room so special?
Well, it's special because it pays honor to those people that helped us win what was supposed to be the war to end all wars. We would never have another war. And so this room is actually the shrine to those countries that helped us win the war. And it actually starts in the heavens. So this is the Star of Destiny, and it was the symbol of hope in this country in the 1920s and 1930s. Now the star that you're looking at is made out of Swedish crystal. And so what we've got beneath that is the Garrison Flag. But this is the largest flag that we fly at a military installation. Based on the colors of the flag, red, white, and blue.
Yes.
So the columns are from Vermont. They're hollow, so they were put in by hand. White is represented in the frieze. Well, blue is in the flag for freedom. This is not a tomb, but it's an altar. So let's look at it here. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, doesn't say under God, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened is that this was the Pledge of Allegiance in 1933 when the building was built. These are the names of the 135,000 Hoosiers who served in World War I. This is Vietnam and this is Desert Storm.
How did you get this in here?
Well, piece by piece. It weighs about half. It weighed 11,500 pounds when it was operational. It weighs about half of that now because we had floor limits that we needed to work with as well. This is the second best room in the house, Pershing Auditorium. So this room is acoustically perfect. Because the room is situated the way it is, if you're sitting up here, they can hear everything that you're talking about down here.
Like the whisper.
Anything.
Anything.
And you know, so somebody walks in, that's the ugliest dress I ever saw. And, you know, just, oh my gosh, you know, how did you hear that?
I've never been here before. It's an experience.
Well, let's go someplace the public is not allowed to go.
Oh, I'm excited to see it.
Let's go. Well, we're up on what's known as the third floor. But what it does is it gives you an idea of what the mall looks like.
Wow.
And it was actually designed after the mall in Washington, D.C. We have more monuments with every place except for Washington, D.C., and we have 48 here in Indianapolis. But I really appreciate the opportunity to tell these stories because once we get people in the building, we got them.
Understandably so. So when people are in there, what does he say the most common question is?
Well, he says that people really want to know what's it worth. And he said back in the 1920s when the building was first originally put in, it was about $2 million. They had a bunch of architects come. They scoured around it for about 48 hours. Everything is handcrafted. They're like, we really can't come up with an exact number. It's at least worth $500 million.
You know how many people visit every year? Because so many pass by and don't even think about it.
Yeah, about 120,000 people average going through the doors every year. But the problem is, since the pandemic, those numbers have really dropped. So they really want people to visit. And Marcus was just asking me, can we just go in? You can. It is free. It is open Wednesday through Sunday. Go visit.
Just go walk through. Okay, this is part 3 of your series. So what's coming up tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we're stepping back in time and are headed to the Indiana Medical History Museum. I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool, but kind of creepy. I can't wait to show you guys all about it. So again, this was part 3 of my series, Touring Indy's Treasures. We made it really easy for you to go back and see parts 1 and 2. Grab your phone right now, scan that QR code. It's up on your screen. It will take you right to the Inside Story page on wishtv.com.
Medical Museum, you'll go and you're like, wait a minute, they used that on a person to do that?
It really gets you thinking.
Yeah, she's gotten some goosebumps each time. She's creepy.
Very cool. That's why we're showing you.
Look forward to it.